My name is Eric Castonia, and I'm here to talk to you about the process of buying real estate. First step in that process is to find a real estate agent that you connect with. Someone that you feel is going to advocate for you and basically step into your shoes and be you and find something that you would be happy to live in. And the way to start that process is to get referrals from friends, family, and coworkers. If they've been through the process, they have a good sense about what they liked, what they didn't like, the pluses and minuses, things you should think about. So once you've found the real estate agent that feels going to be a good advocate for you, the next step is to figure out how much money you can afford to spend. If you're going to be paying all cash, you have a pretty good sense about what you're willing to spend. If you have to get financing, that's a whole other story. If you were working with me, I would give you the couple of names of mortgage brokers or direct lenders who that I feel would be a good match for you, who would look at your income, your assets, and your expenses and help you figure out how much you could really afford comfortably. The way that you'll be demonstrating your ability to purchase is through that pre-approval. There's actually two different terms that you might hear when you're out in the world. One would be what's called a pre-qualification, which is really not much. It's not enough to do this. Pre-approval is really what you want to get because that means that a mortgage broker or lender has actually looked at your income and expenses and said, yes, you can afford this amount to purchase this property. So once you've got the pre-approval in place and you know how much you can afford, you'll have a good sense about what your down payment's going to be. But that's not all the money you're going to be putting into the transaction. You're also going to have closing costs on top of that. And the closing costs are what it actually cost you to buy a home. So, for instance, if you get a loan, you're going to have loan fees. You're going to have escrow fees. You're going to have title insurance fees. Those are above and beyond your down payment. Figure that that's going to cost between 1 and 2% of the purchase price in buying a home. So you need to make sure that you allow extra money for that as well in your purchase. One of the other steps in getting financing is understanding how much money you have in terms of what's called cash to close. So that would include your down payment and your closing cost. So once you've found the real estate agent and you got the financing in place, now you're ready for the fun part, which is to go out and look at real estate. So make a list of your needs and wants, elevate the things that you can't live without to the top of your list, move towards the bottom of your list the things that you can live without or maybe reduce, and then you're ready to go out and take a look. When I'm out looking for my clients, I'm pretty creative, and so don't be surprised, for instance, if I throw a curveball at you and say, okay, I know this isn't on your list, but I think this would work out really well for you.